The 2015 Councours d'Elegance of America will be held tomorrow in Plymouth.
But several events there leading up to the Classic Car Show happening today. 7 Action News reporter Mike Woolfolk live in Plymouth now with all the details. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Anu and Andy. And if you're a car enthusiast and really like a car historian, this is the type of event that ought to appeal to you. Some gorgeous automobiles will be on display here, most of them tomorrow. But as you mentioned, there are some preview events going on here today. We're at the Inn at St. John's in Plymouth. I've got Brian Joseph. You are in charge of selecting all of the cars that will be featured here today. Talk to us about what will be going on.
Well, today there's a variety of things to do to come here. Most of them are free. There's an Italian car show, which does cost $20 to get into. There's a kind of tongue-in-cheek play on the Concours de Le Mans, which is instead of these very nice cars from the 30s and the 20s and the early cars, it's more modern cars that are lemons. So Concours de Le Mans. There's a charity lunch for Forgotten Harvest today, and then there's the RM auction, which is a sale of about 50 collectible cars, ranging from cars in the early days, you know, teens and 20s, into probably the 50s and the 60s.
Sounds interesting. Josh, follow me here for a second, because we've got at least one car we're going to show. Two right here. You see this logo here, the great Buick logo that everybody's familiar with here in the Detroit area. This, of course, somebody's relatively new Buick Verano. Let's take a look at one of the predecessors here. Brian, you were telling me this is a 1931 Buick.
That's correct. This is a Buick convertible coupe, and this car is what's considered a classic by the Classic Car Club. This was the ultimate Buick built in the day. It's a straight 8 F-head engine, so it has the valves in the engine block, a 3-speed transmission, and you know, Buick was competing with cars all over the world, and like I told you earlier, Buick is one of the most popular collectible cars worldwide.
I'll tell you what, my late grandfather, my mother's dad, would love this. He swore by Buicks when he was alive. Brian, thanks so much for sharing that. Folks, again, a lot of activities going on here today that are free. Tomorrow, of course, is the main Concours, and the tickets for that still available, $35 general admission, and the hours will be 10 to 4. So this is definitely something to check out. We're going to be here all morning long, so stick with us. We'll have more for you coming up. For now, we're live in Plymouth. Mike Woolfolk, 7 Action News. Andy and Anu, back to you.